Imagine having a stroke and losing your motor skill in your right upper extremity. How do you correct this? Where do you go to find treatment options? Occupational therapy is the answer. Being a daughter of an occupational therapist, I have seen the miraculous work throughout my life. I have seen the insight role of an occupational therapist that improves a patient's quality of life. This has inspired me to become an occupational therapist to help others gain function and stability back into their lives. Occupational therapy is not just about giving people jobs. It involves different levels of schooling, different job duties, differentiating between a certified occupational therapist assistant and an registered occupational therapist, the different settings, types, and schooling options in our area. First, let's look at the occupational therapist requirements for the schooling and our options in our area. According to my audience analysis that was conducted on April 2019, showed that the majority of the population does not know the schooling requirements for occupational therapists and the options around our area. There is a 24% job outlook between 2016 and 2026, according to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. An occupational therapist is required to have a master's or a doctorate degree, according to Sarah Stromstover. This will have a bachelor's degree that has biology and physiology courses, according to all allied health schools. In the master's program, there are courses that include functional anatomy, neurobiology, kinesiology, foundations of occupational therapy, theoretical concepts, and practice areas, occupational through lifespan, therapeutic communication skills, and clinicals, according to all allied health schools. A certified occupational therapist assistant requires an associate's degree. According to allied health schools, states require occupational therapists to be licensed, but they do not have to be certified. To have a certification, they need to pass the National Board for Certification of Occupational Therapy. To maintain your certification, you'll have to take continuing education classes. According to top occupational therapy schools, the Missouri Certified Occupational Therapist schools include East Central College, Ozarks Technical College, A.T. Still University, Maryville University, University of Missouri, Metropolitan Community College, Rockhurst University, St. Louis Community College, St. Louis University, Brown Mackie College, Washington University, State Fair Community College, and St. Charles Community College. For certified occupational therapist assistants, their schooling options include Brown Mackie College, Ozarks Technical Community College, Metropolitan Community College, University of Missouri, St. Charles Community College, St. Louis College of Health Careers, St. Louis Community College, and Sanford Brown University, according to April Johnson. Second, let's look at the range between job duties between an occupational therapist and a certified occupational therapist assistant. According to Sarah Stromstover, a certified occupational therapist assistant follows treatment plan, treatments in line with occupational therapist goals. They write daily notes that lay out what was worked on with the patient in treatment. and they do not complete evaluation or discharge papers. A registered occupational therapist does patient evals, the patient's plan of care with specific goals. They write weekly progress notes, and they do the discharges and treatments, according to Sarah Stromstorfer. Third, let's look at the various settings and types. According to Sarah Lyon, the survey that she conducted showed that 27% of occupational therapists work in hospital settings, 13% work in long-term care or skilled nursing facilities, 20% work in schools, 11% work in freestanding outpatient clinics, 7% work in home health, 6% work in academia or are college professors, 5% work in early intervention, 2% work in mental health, 2% also work in community, and then 1% works in other, which includes hospice programs and work hardening programs. For certified occupational therapist assistants, the survey that she conducted showed that 56% work in long-term skilled nursing facilities. The numbers follow the trend of occupational therapists, but with lower percentage in each category. MAS medical staffing reported that there are 9 occupational therapy specialties available to occupational therapists and certified occupational therapist assistants. These include gerontology, mental health, pediatrics, physical rehabilitation, driving and community mobility, environmental modification, feeding, eating, and swallowing, low vision, and school systems. In summary, occupational therapy is more than jobs. It requires different levels of schooling. There are different levels. There are also different settings and types. Occupational therapists believe that hope still glimmers in the darkest hours, and that miracles do happen.